All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. In James Franklin's first decade at Penn State, he has led the Nittany Lions to 5 seasons in which they've won at least 10 games, a Big Ten championship, and 5 New Year's Six Bowl appearances. But of course, the biggest thorn in the side of Franklin at Penn State has been his consistent shortcomings versus Michigan and Ohio State. But at the end of the day, his Nittany Lions, for the most part, have primarily taken care of everybody else. And any evidence of that, you just look at the fact that, hey, over the last 2 years, Penn State lost 5 games. Four of those losses came against Michigan and Ohio State. But again, like I said, Penn State consistently goes out there. They take care of their business against the teams that they're supposed to beat. And that was once again the case today as they went into a hostile environment in Morgantown and they came out with a 34-12 win over the West Virginia Mountaineers. The crowd of 60,000 plus did not phase Penn State. It was just simply another day at the office. We saw no score in this contest after the first quarter, but then Penn State's offense got it going on the very first play of the second quarter when Allar connected with Harrison Wallace on that big 50-yard touchdown catch to get Penn State going. They went for the 2-point conversion and failed. The second quarter just really belonged to Penn State. They were up 13-6. It really should have been 13-3. I felt like that was a bad call late in the first half as far as giving West Virginia a first down on fourth down when the running back clearly got stopped. The Mountaineers got a field goal out of it, and it looked like, you know what, they were going to go down 13-6 at the half, and then the momentum changed. We saw Drew Aller connect on that big pass play just before the first half ended. Then, finding Harrison Wallace again in the end zone with just seconds left to make it 20-6. And that really changed the tenor. I know that we had the long weather delay this afternoon in Morgantown, but nonetheless, Penn State going into the locker room up 20-6 as opposed to being up 13-6 really changed things. And then from there, this Penn State defense, they were rock solid all year in 2023. They got started on the right foot today because they limited a very good West Virginia offense to just 246 yards. I know that things changed a little bit for the Mountaineers with Jaheim White got injured, but nonetheless, Garrett Green, one of the better quarterbacks in the Big 12 last year, was just 15 to 28 passing for a buck 61. Penn State really flexed their muscles. Drew Aller picked up right where he left off. He had a very accurate season in 2023. So far this year, today, he was 11 of 17 for 216, 3 TDs, all in the second quarter. And then the running ability of both Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen. And of course, today belonged to Nicholas Singleton, 13 carries for a buck 14 and a touchdown. And then again, what can you say about this defense? Penn State's defense was swarming. They were all over the field. And I think this squad, both offensively and defensively, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in the Big Ten. You look at this game today, West Virginia took the field hoping to win. Penn State took the field expecting to win. That was the biggest difference, and I think it showed up in the final score. I think this Penn State team is going to be extremely dangerous. Like I said, no more division aspect in the Big Ten. They're going to be a playoff team. Not going to say that they're going to win the Big Ten, but they are going to be in the mix, and I do believe that they are going to be a playoff team. This right here, you can make a case and say this might be James Franklin's best team since they last won the Big Ten going back to 2016. But nonetheless, strong start from the Nittany Lions. They're looking to build off of this, and like I said, this team is going to be dangerous, and I think this team will be very formidable this year in the Big Ten. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank all of you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on the X, formerly known as Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 pounds of sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So, once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. I'm signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.